Ladies and gentlemen, right from the start, I ask you to tag Jeune Afrique here. Let Jeune Afrique and its leaders take their seats and sit down to follow this video conference to awaken their own consciousness. Share this video conference. Start by sharing it. I want more than 10,000 shares. And I am clear about that. We are going to respond to this media. This media that has decided to destabilize our African land of Burkina Faso by officially attacking the patriotic Pan-African President Ibrahim Traoré. Put a lot of likes and share this video conference. Yes. And tag me Jeune Afrique. You know, Young Africa. This media, Salam Alek, this parasitic media that chases after heads of state to get money in order to restore their image, as they say. This media ran into a patriot in Burkina Faso. They went to see Captain Ibrahim Traoré. They asked for money to, as they say, speak well of the captain. The captain refused because he doesn't have money to distribute. Those who want to believe in his patriotism and the actions he takes, let them believe. Those who do not want to believe, the results will compel them to believe. Here is this media, frustrated because they refused to give them the money, They decided to sabotage, to speak ill of this regime that did nothing to them. And President Ibrahim Traoré challenged them. They were unable, I repeat, unable to meet this challenge. In their new publication this Monday, March 24, 2025, they said nothing concrete. We will look at the content. Nothing concrete. The challenge that Ibrahim Traoré gave them was to say, they just have to say it's false. They just have to say it's false. We never asked for money. Ibrahim Traoré promised to publish the evidence. Despite that, it will be done. We have confidence in the president of Burkina. And you see this media outlet, Jeune Afrique. It's a media that at one point was very well followed. But today, the world, Africa has changed. With the advent of social media, we no longer care about these media outlets. We also have our own media. That's why I ask you, every Burkinabe, you are aware that you are from the land of upright people. Share this video. Share it. I am Guinean. Yes, I am Guinean, but I am Burkinabe by blood. That's it. It's our African land of Burkina. We cannot sit back and watch the good work being done by a President Ibrahim Traoré. And we see these media that we have been fighting against for a long time. These media want to discredit and cast blame on the good work that is being done. And you see that it is the ongoing struggle against Western imperialism. President Ibrahim Traoré had announced, he had said the hardest part in this fight against the breeding grounds, in this struggle towards the conquest of our effective, definitive independence, he said the hardest, the most difficult part is communication, the communication war. And it is in this sense that he had quoted Young Africa. He did not hide, he mentioned Jeune Afrique. And today, if Jeune Afrique speaks, and we remain silent, it means we are agreeing with Jeune Afrique. We are in the communication war. When we also speak, it should be shared on a large scale, so they know we have been here from the beginning with the AES. And we have confidence in the AES and in all of their presidents. Ladies and gentlemen, here are media outlets that are paid. They are paid to tarnish the US. They have failed on the military front because the unified force of the AES had to destroy everything that is breeding ground nest. It hurts them Today, France is their mentor of the Ivorian regime. They prefer to go through these media to try to change the mentality of the Burkinabe population. Because what they said about President Ibrahim Traoré, it's to discourage the Burkinabe from continuing to follow the reforms undertaken by President Ibrahim Traoré. So, without embarrassment, without shame, young Africa, to which a sacerdotal challenge was issued. Let's put it that way. Instead of meeting this challenge, they preferred to indulge in words that I can't even repeat. They started labeling President Ibrahim Traoré as a tyrant, moreover, that he is yet another tyrant. They say that President Ibrahim Traoré is trying to justify the unjustifiable. They have said a lot of nonsense. And then, what hurts is that they say since Ibrahim Traoré has been in power, he has led to a democratic setback. And then, the fight against the grounds he claimed to engage in, even a small portion of the territory, he couldn't secure. That is to say, these are people who pretend to be blind while they see very clearly. They are playing blind. Today, the fight against the grounds is not over, but there is significant progress. Whether we like it or not, there is significant progress. Whether in Burkina, Mali, or Niger, there is very significant progress. The proof. You have institutions that have decided to abandon the AS states, which have decided to return. The IMF has decided to return. Why? Here is France today wanting to return, wanting to resume its flights with Air France. But what did President Ibrahim Traoré say? Ibrahim Traoré said, "We did not chase you away. You left, and upon leaving, you painted Burkina Faso in red. We simply ask you to change the color of Burkina's paint. It needs to be repainted green. Since you yourself said that Burkina should not be visited, Burkina is not visitable. So, if Burkina is not visitable, why do you want to return and resume your commercial activities? Do you want to restore Air France? The pig needs to be repainted green. This is what hurts. France goes through these media. Don't let the name fool you, young African. This media does not belong to the African youth. This media is headquartered in France. There you have it. And the founders are not even Africans. They have some collaborators who are Ivorians close to Alassane, Dramane Ouattara. So, to the Burkinabe population, here is a media outlet, Jeune Afrique, that is manipulated to the core. This is what France lives on. This is what imperialism lives on. It asks you for money. Give us money. You refuse to give money. It starts to tarnish your image. The misfortune is that we are no longer. In the old days, when a president was tarnished like that, he had difficulty coming out and speaking. But today, we have social media, where we have people who host platforms like me, who can also speak out. It's a media of lies. Since we have known Jeune Afrique is like RFI. It do the same way we fought to bring down RFI, France 24. That media, we need to bring down that media. We had tolerated that media a little. Who could believe that we could bring down RFI? No one. But by the strength of our ancestors and God, we were able to bring it down. RFI. Today, almost no African listens to RFI. Almost no African watches. France 24. We are more listened to, more followed than these media, because the people know that they are African populations now know that these are media serving imperialism. President Ibrahim Traoré asked this, simply to Jeune Afrique, to say that the regime is lying. But what President Ibrahim Traoré said, say clearly we never went to seek money. You read from the beginning to the end, they just made gross accusations. It's over. But from the beginning to the end of their From their article, the famous article, I did not see anywhere where they wrote to say, no, it's false. We never went to the palace to see the president. What's his name? Ibrahim Traoré, to ask for money in exchange for this and that. That's what we are asking them. They just have to say that it's false. Let them say that it's false. President Ibrahim Traoré will put this in front of the public. It's true that as a president, there are certain things one keeps to oneself for a while. There are certain things that should not be broadcasted. But if they reach this intolerable, ruthless, and unforgivable threshold, President Ibrahim Traoré will have it broadcasted. There you go. And what remains there for the moment, I don't know. He's a young president. You start to clash with him. He brings out the proof. And we ask President Ibrahim Traoré. We trust him. If we have managed to take down RFI, France 24, TV5, Monde, and others, there remains one last bastion of imperialist journalism, imperialist media, these young Africans. Take the time to think with your team. Broadcast. If you deem it necessary, broadcast. It will be a total descent into hell for them. We will discredit them forever. That's what it's about. So, whatever happens for now, we can wait, since they haven't dared to say it clearly. There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about young Africa, you need to be wary. It's you who give them strength by leaving enough comments. Stop following them. It's us who empower these media. We need to stop following them. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe operation. That's what it's about. Today, if RFIVN wants to say whatever it wants about Africa, about our different countries, but who follows them? No one. It's us who gave them strength, we Africans who empowered their media. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, this is what needed to be said.